How's it going, everybody? Welcome, Cathedora, Zeri, Handicapper, Tripwire, Jack, TMK. It's good to see everyone. Spice Icy. Happy Thursday. Joe. Time getting here perfectly. You always come in a perfect time, Joe. Every time it's perfect. Happy Thursday, yes. Alinsa, hey, welcome. It's kind of a scary, actually, introduction there. I feel like you're staring into my soul, but I also kind of like it. Oh, y'all. Rah, 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 rah. I'm kind of working through some thoughts I have. I think I need to kind of take some time to soak it all in. There's been some things happening. And man, it's just very difficult for me to try and understand and wrap my head around. But I'm gonna keep trying. That's what counts, right? As for my day so far, I had my violin lesson this morning. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Yes, exactly. My violin lesson this morning went really, really well. We started a new piece recently, and it's really pushing me to get more comfortable with going into shifts I don't usually do and kind of making big jumps on the violin from lows to highs. But I worked really hard on it for the past couple days. I stepped back from my practice regime for a bit, and the past 3 days or so, I've been able to do almost 3 hours of violin practice every day, on top of everything else, which I'm really happy I've been able to do. I can see that it paid off to be prepared for today's lesson, and I'm feeling motivated and like I've built my practice muscles back up, which is great. That did take my focus, though, for the past few days, so I don't have a new transcription today or anything like that, but I do feel like I'm hopefully a bit of a stronger player than the last time you saw me. Zeri, thank you for 4 months. Thanks for being the soundtrack to my day. Thank you for listening and giving me a chance and believing in what I'm trying to do. Thank you. As well as Matt, Twitch Baby, thank you. Something Twitch Baby. Yes, exactly. You know, that little emote kind of looks like a little bundle. Oh, nope. M'lady. Got it. Nailed it. F-Road Warrior, what's up? How are you? Thank you so much for Matt and Zeri for the resubs. Oh, a tripwire. Yes. Thank you for all the things, Joe. Thank you for all the things. I feel like I gotta just throw that thank you right back at you. I really feel close to this team and community that we have here, and I feel like I still am very bashful being at the head of it, but it means the world to me, you guys. Thank you. For the resubs, Tripwire included. You guys all get priority requests if that's something you'd like. Zin! All these resubs right off the bat. For officially 2 years, Zin fan, thank you very much. Thank you. And, of course, please let me know if there's something I can play for you. I've done 3 hours of violin practice today, so I am ready to play some damn music. Dan for gifting 5 subs and unleashing the gorgeous Franks. Look at them go. They're so fast. So majestic. Dan, thank you. Thank you very much. That was really generous. I really appreciate it. And we're rolling through this hype train. Level 1, done. Everybody, thank you. Thank you so very much. Like I said, I've really gotten a whole lot of violin work done today. I did have one unfortunate drawback. I gave myself a pretty gnarly paper cut. Luckily, it's not on my fingertip, and it's just above the knuckle so I can bend it. It's getting barely in the way of my violin playing. It doesn't hurt or bother me, but you know. Alinsa Vix, thank you for the bits. Thank you. And for Laporte, thank you very much for the follow. As you guys can see in the title, I think actually I need 101 more follows. So I guess I was a little misleading with my title. But we officially are in that last stretch until I hit 40,000 followers. I'm really hoping we can hit 40,000 followers before my birthday so we can have a big old celebration. My birthday's gonna be April 24th. I will be streaming that day. So I'm really excited. For Laporte, I don't have that on my song list, but if you see something on my song list, you might find something you like. The way I do requests here for anyone who's new is that I just ask that you do anything to help me remain a full-time musician, and then I'll play you anything from my song list. So, you know, that's giving a sub, subbing yourself, bits, or a dono. I do a $5 minimum or 500 bits. Even if there's no priority requests, I keep the music rolling though. So it's just a little thing. I ask if you want to hear something in particular from the list. I think, Van Hamilton, how are you? It's so nice to see you. I'll get to doing some singing. Usually at the top of a stream, I like to do a bit of just calm, pretty violin pieces, but singing will happen today at some point. I kind of want to, since I started already practicing today, I think I'm going to do, for Ryan, I always used these binders when I was at school, and I started to collect them, and I just love them. They make me so happy. If you guys know anything about me, you know I'm really stoked about my Berkeley binders. But something very tragic happened as of late. They don't sell Berkeley binders anymore at the music store, and I am devastated because I'm filled up these binders and I need more. I'm flying up to Boston for vacation this summer, and I'm definitely gonna stop by that bookstore to see if I can keep my little tradition going. But also, you guys, this is all the songs I know that I've learned for you guys over the past 3.5 years now. I actually have another one at my feet that I won't pick up right now. But these are my cherished little musical babies that I have created here. We got us the Zelda binder. Had to go with green for that, because this is my sing song lead sheet lyric chord binder for my covers that I do, and my originals as well. This is loop arrangements of instrumentals, mostly video games, that I've put together. The Final Fantasy binder, because of course Final Fantasy needed its own binder. And with Final Fantasy 16 coming out soon, I'm really excited about that. I'll have new music to learn to get to share with y'all. And then this one is the first binder I started. It's very special. All these tabs are different, you know, either companies or brands for video games. So like the first one, well, this one's kind of a mix of stuff. It's like Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler. And then it's various Nintendo works, so I grouped in like Mario as well as Yoshi, Pokemon, Chrono Trigger, and then like kind of various JRPGs, Xenoblade Chronicles, Ys, and yeah, it keeps going. And I love it. I have More things I need to arrange in a binders up here. I'm always looking for new arrangements. For Luigio, I don't know if any of you guys feel like you're like a collector personality. I've always been that way since I was like a little girl. I liked collecting stickers and, cards and things like that. But being able to fill up these pages with music that I've written out myself just has felt so satisfying and also exciting. Is when I first started to play music, it made me really sad when I'd play through like the 3 songs that I knew how to play because I wanted to keep playing. And now I feel like I never run out of things to play because it's just always growing. At this point, it's well over 9 hours of music, and I usually add new things to it every week. The most recent ones being the Bravely Default 2. No, I apologize. Octopath Traveler 2. Blacka! I got to catch you right at the beginning. I feel like I haven't done that in a while. Also for Ryan, if you're still here, I do want to give a shout out for Lion Slatko because he is an phenomenal key player. Just an incredibly tasteful and knowledgeable player, and I think that you guys should make sure to get to catch him perform here on stream because he's really, really talented. I am not going to VGM Con this year. Emphasis on this year. I do want to make sure I make that a priority for next year. I will be at TwitchCon, but yeah, unfortunately I'm not going this year. No, you're right. I think you're incredibly talented, like for real, sincerely. You make it look so easy. I definitely can't make solos like that. But I'm working on it, maybe one day. Corner, thank you very much for a resub for 4 months. It's so nice to see you. Thank you. And please let me know if I can play something for you. Tofi, thank you for a gift sub for Ryan. Jojo. All these are such like little cupid arrows to my heart right now. Jojo for 34 months. We're closing in on 3 years. That means you're one of like the longest running viewers of the channel, and a lot's changed in that time. So thank you for sticking around as I've been slowly piecing together the kind of musician that I want to be. Is again, it's definitely developed a whole lot. Thank you, everybody. I know I've been talking a lot. Oh. I want to give you some delicious ASMR real quick. Celeste, how are you? I don't think I'm going to be at TwitchCon Paris. I really want to. I do have my passport, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. And I would just absolutely love to see Europe so badly, but I just don't know if I can make it work. Hooray, Celeste! Congrats for kicking COVID's butt. Ready for a brief moment of delicious ASMR? I'm a little sleepy. So I need a little help. The things going on in Tennessee have exhausted me, so I needed a little pick-me-up. Still kind of collecting my thoughts on that subject. But, wow, yeah. For Chronic, welcome. No burps yet, but probably soon after that. Yeah, there's some really hateful, ugly people in the world. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do Summer Sky first, which is from Unravel. Thank you, Cathadora. Make music with the Red Bull? I mean, yeah, we could probably sample some of those little tip-tappins, huh? Okay. The soundtrack for the game Unravel was composed by traditional Swedish folk musicians, and it really made such a wonderfully unique soundtrack that made me much more curious about what traditional folk music really was in Sweden. You know, every country has their own form of traditional folk, and it was really exciting to get to have a taste of that, you know? Oh, that's an accordion. But this accordion's a little sick right now. I have to take it to the accordion doctor. For Luigio, I'm biased, obviously, but keep that violin. Like, it's such a complicated, I think, relationship to play the violin to a point where it stops feeling like it's fighting with you. I felt like I was fighting with the violin for years and years and years, and I still feel like it fights with me sometimes, but I've been able to reach a point with it where I really feel like I'm able to just actually let go and just make music. But I know it's really hard, trust me. I feel like the best advice that I always try to give violinists, especially in the beginning phases, is please practice in front of a mirror. Please practice in front of a mirror. It's the best way to make corrections on the mistakes that you're making. Also, play with drones. Yeah. If you play with a mirror, especially when it comes to your bowing, you'll be able to see if you're, moving up and down or if you're parallel or not. And I can show you guys what it's like to play with a drone for a moment here. I feel like the sound might bother some people, so I'll keep this quite brief. But a drone is a consistent, continuing note. So when you're practicing scales on an instrument, each has its own root or tonic. That's where you start, and that is the name of the scale. So if you're practicing a G scale, if you just type in a G drone, and you can find these all on YouTube, we have so many free resources available to us. If you put it on quietly as you play, you'll be able to hear if you're out of tune and make adjustments according to what you're hearing. So here's a little bit of a drone, and this is a G note. So I'm gonna do a little improv in the key of G, just play a G scale over it. And I think what's most important about a drone is it trains you as a violinist to get used to having your ear be the main judge if you are playing something correct or incorrect. People will be like, how can you find notes as you don't have frets? You find it as you listen for it. So by using a drone, that can be an extremely helpful tool. Aaron, welcome. Yeah, I've used a variety of different kinds of drone tracks to mix things up. I also know that, especially with Indian music, that the violin is very important to traditional Indian music. And I really love learning about the different styles of violin playing around the world. Right now, I've mainly been getting started by trying to learn a lot of Celtic and bluegrass traditional Appalachian music. But it's a dream of mine to eventually get to a point where I could travel and get a teacher in, specific countries that have their own traditional style of fiddle playing and learn from them. Obviously not just fiddle, whatever they call their instrument. I was looking for a little clip, but I actually don't need it. Doing a piece that was more on the folk spectrum, I would like to do another one. Let's see here, making sure I'm caught up. Looks like I'm good. For Tripwire, I see your requests, and I will get to that in probably like 5 songs or so, if that's okay. So, the next piece I would like to do is actually one of my brand new transcriptions. This is from Octopath Traveler 2, and it's called The Leaflands, and it has a really lovely fiddle line in it. I hope you enjoy. Welcome, Raiders, for Off the Beep End. Thank you. Let me know if I could play something. Martin, thank you. The song also has a night version, and I'd like to play through one of those as well because I just think it's really pretty. I had to kind of adjust my volume as I was going on that one. I hope it wasn't too distracting. See you, Dan. Thank you for the gifted subs. What is wrong with me? Definitely. It's still a newer piece for sure, but no, you don't have to worry about the earblood ever being uncomfortable. Honestly, I'm shocked that we have had that as an emote for as long as we have, and I haven't seen it put to like evil use yet. Because a part of myself was kind of nervous that like what if someone did it on someone else's channel? That was something I was really nervous of because that would just make me feel horrible. But I've seen that the holders of the earblood have been very responsible with the power that comes with holding the power of the earblood. And ultimately, I have the power of the earblood because I can play it so that you hear it and that it, results in the earblood. I'm really liking this kind of fiddle vibe. Let's do Octopath Traveler's A Settlement in the Red Bluffs, and then I'm gonna do Downstream from Braid. The set list that we've had has grown to a degree where I can kind of build these other little set lists inside of it, and it just makes me so happy to have like themes kind of built into what I'd like to play. Oh, Martin, you resubbed while I was in the middle of a song, but 32 months, my friend, that is such a long time. We're getting close to a 3-year mark, and especially if you've been here for that long, like it really shows that you've, believed in the channel and all the variant steps that I've been taking on it. So thank you very much. Thank you as well for DCD. I saw that you decided to continue your sub from Butley. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And I did see that DCD, you asked for Chim Chimney. Why don't I do that actually? I'll save downstream for later because that's kind of a longer piece. I'll do one more and then do my loop of Chim Chimney for you. And then I will do Two-Face for Tripwire, which is one of my originals. It's a bit of a fiery song, and I actually wouldn't mind doing a fiery song today. I think that's probably why you asked for it, Tripwire, so I appreciate you. All right, let's have a little fiddle moment, huh? This one always makes me happy is when I first started to learn how to play it, for the first while there, it was too difficult for me to sight read it. And I would still try. You guys know I always try. I'd still try and do it on stream, but I would feel so like disheartened when I wasn't able to do it. And so it's so nice to be able to just jump into that piece now and feel like it's reliably going to be a good time. You know, I still miss a few notes here and there, but for Munin, officially 2 years of subs. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate this. I needed something to kind of lift my spirits today, and as always, y'all are just really making that happen, and I just so appreciate it. Thank you. I don't want to go like too in depth yet because I really want to process kind of how I'm feeling and to speak responsibly. But I've had a lot going on, as many of you know, in my personal life over the past few months, and it's been getting a lot better. But there's also been a lot happening around me here in the state that I've decided to call home, and it's it's just so hard for me to try and wrap my head around what's happening in Tennessee. I'm so happy to have made this my home. I found myself here and I love it here. But there's so many things happening right now, today included, that are just very confusing. I feel like I shouldn't even start until I organize how I'm feeling better. I would like to at least kind of give somewhat of a disclaimer if I'm not feeling necessarily 100% like myself. There's just a lot happening right now in the government here that's making me very sad, and it's hard to understand. I just feel like there's a lot of hatred and kind of cruelty. Well, I did schedule a little vacation for myself to go back home to Boston and get to just kind of take a little bit of a breather. But just the environment that I'm in right now feels very... it's weighing on me. Not to make it a selfish thing, because I know that I'm in a position that I'm really grateful for. This should be more than enough to commission Berkeley to custom build binders for you. I don't think I'm enough of a memorable graduate. But Doc, thank you. But I'm gonna save some of my thoughts for a different time. And for today, I just want to play music and hopefully have some music heal a little bit, you know? I think a lot of people need some healing right now. Huh. That's odd. It read the first pedal I pressed, but not the second one. There it goes. Oh yeah, I'm seeing that the streamer song list is struggling. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I can do this. 1, 2, 3. I can do better than that. 1, 2, 3. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chim. When you're with the sweep, you're good company. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chim. Good luck, we rub off when I shake hands with you. Now as the ladder of life has been strung, you might think the sweeps on bottommost rung. Though I spent me times in the ashes and smoke, in this sorrow I would, there's no luckier group. Up where the smoke is on below the curve, between pavement and stars, there's a chimney sweep's world, but there's hardly no day, hardly no night. There's things half in shadow and halfway in light. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chim. When you're with the sweep, you're good company. Nowhere is there a more happier crew than on what seems chim chim tree, chim true. Chim chimney, chim chim tree, chim true. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim tree. When you're with the sweep, you're good company. Nowhere is there a more happier crew than when what sings chim chim tree, chim true. Chim chimney, chim chim tree, chim true. All right. Thank you so much again for DCD for continuing your sub that you got from my darling Butley Poopington, the most handsome man of Poopington Manor, of course, as we all know him. For Tekeli, thank you. So the mods pointed it out in chat, but it looks like there's some issues with the website that allows us to kind of organize all the song requests and have them labeled here. For mods, do you think I should just take it off for now? Re-authenticating. Okay, I can give that a go. Thank you for the follow, by the way. For Tekeli, Daniel for the bits, thank you. Thank you as well for the new follows from Hellhunt and Been a Long Time 89. Thank you very much. I'm refreshing the website now, and it still has me authenticated, but there's the beautiful rainbow spinning wheel of death happening, so I don't know how we're going to be able to, if we can fix that. So, yes, as you can see in the title, we are officially on the last 100 followers until I potentially reach 40,000 followers here on Twitch. My birthday is April 24th, and I'm hoping that we can reach it by then so then we can kind of join, all the celebrations together involved in that. But either way, even if we don't, you guys, just thank you so much for making this uh, a possibility. It's so wild to me that my knee jerk decision one day to just make a Twitch profile is I was feeling lonely and going through a hard time, and that it's developed into all of this is just absolutely insane. For the mods, I just signed back out and in. And I'm trying to get back to the song list. And it still looks like it's a spinning wheel of death. Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. You're being so generous for the gifted as well as the dono. Thank you very, very much. April 24th. Hi. I tried to make it to the post office today. I got some notifications that things were sent to the P.O. box, so thank you guys. There was a huge rainstorm, and I got most of the way there, but it was kind of crazy, so I turned around. For Uriel, you are right on time, my sweet, wonderful man. You do not need to worry. Every time that you come in is the right time. For mods, if I can't, yes, I tried logging in and out and stuff of the song list. Should I potentially turn this off? And if that's the case, it might be easier to just close requests. I know that might really bum people off, but the system that we use to keep track of it is not running currently. So it would be kind of difficult to keep track. I hope you understand. I'm sorry if that lets anyone down. Station, thank you for 1,000 bits. Thank you. That is super generous. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I've been toying with the idea of maybe putting together one of those throne GIF request things. But honestly, the only thing I really want to put on there is a delay pedal. I got my butt out to a couple music stores, and I've been testing out delay pedals. So for people who don't know pedals, a delay, it's kind of like an echo. Essentially, there's a delay after you hear what was put into the mic getting put back out. If you shorten the delay, we'll be like ba da da da. If it's longer, ba da da. Kind of like yelling into a cave. And as I've been practicing with my looper and my amp, I thought that this would be a very, very important tool for me to have in regards to building loops, especially if I build loops only using my violin. I think it will add another dynamic that would be really useful. And delay is also kind of like, I feel like when it comes to pedals that instrumentalists use, the most common ones are usually like a chorus, reverb, delay, some sort of like expression pedal, but that's more so for guitar. So I have my reverb, I have my EQ pedal. I'm borrowing a pitch shifter right now, but I really want to get that delay, as I think it will give me a bit more versatility with what sounds I can make. And luckily, going to the store and testing things out, I was really happy to see that the cheapest option was the one I liked the most. They always start by showing you the heavy hitters, right? So they were bringing me these like $300 pedals, and I was like, oh, I don't know. But the one that I really liked the most was the LR Bags, which is a brand that works very well with acoustic bass instruments. And it didn't let me down. I thought it sounded great. So I'm doing a bit more research. I'm going to go to a couple more stores first, but I think that might be the move. Chris, what's up? It's good to see you. How are you doing? Affordable gear is so good these days. Well, Martin, too, like, I almost always buy things used. I feel like when it comes to, like, wooden instruments, You know, obviously people say old violins are better. That's not always the case, by the way. It's far from the truth. It really comes down to the make of the instrument itself, but age can help. Anyway, I like having a used instrument. I like knowing it's had some notes put into it and some, you know, love and history in a way, you know. For Joe, welcome. JM, it's good to see you as well. No, there's no more Berkeley binders on the website. I've checked so many times. I check like at least once a month. It's so pathetic. No, it's not. I shouldn't use words like that on myself. It's a bit much, is what I'll say. This was a song I wrote out of very painful circumstances to help me feel like I was coming out on the other side of a situation where I felt like I had no control. Hey, for Fuggums, how are you? myself in trouble. So damn gullible, fell right into his hands. He said he'd give me the world if I gave him mine. Stone cold sober, I handed it over, left all else behind. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You do things how could someone like me have been so caught up with your sorry self? I'd been so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. Each night we go out, but I'm quite sure I gotta be his fancy new arm candy. Little did I know the whole act wouldn't last. In fact, it would fall apart. There was so much more behind closed doors, I just couldn't see that far. Was it worth it? It's got me feeling so worthless. Not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You do things how good someone like me. I've been so caught up with your sorry self. I'd been so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. So worthless, not sure how else I can word it other than to say it straight. You do things so good, someone like me. I've been so caught up with your sorry self. I've been so much better off wasting my time on anybody else. You said you never loved me and you never will. Well, I don't know who I was talking to or which side of your two-face. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Oh man, my allergies are still just brutalizing my nose and my cheeks and my throat and my face. Usually by mid-April it starts to settle down a bit, but you guys have probably noticed that I've been losing my voice, unfortunately, kind of regularly, but it's not dangerous in any way. I'm just really allergic to the pollen that comes out in the spring, so I've been having kind of a hard time singing. So the website that normally houses my song list is unfortunately down right now, so I'm not able to take requests currently because we can't keep them, on a list that makes it easy to follow. So I'm just gonna try and do my best to play things I think people might like. For the next song, I kind of want to do Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. It's one that I go back and forth on where I'm like, should I keep this one on my song list? Should I not? Actually, I take that back. I really want to do Vienna right now. Oh, Billy Joel, come on. We're going to do some Vienna. Cookie Kit's hugging a question mark. Totally keep it on the list. Does anyone else feel like I should keep Wake Me Up When September Ends on the list? I always love kind of hearing your guys' feedback and what you think, because it helps me put together kind of what we're trying to do. Keep it. In fact, more Green Day. I'm also an October girl. It's my favorite month. Shocking, right? Oh, pianos first. Piano. Oh, streamer song should be working again? Okay, let's give it a go. Yes, if that's the case, we can open up requests again. Signing out, signing in, authenticating. Beep, 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 boop, beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. I think I'm back in. Let's see. I'm back in. Do you guys see it on your end? Oh yeah, there it is. Let me know, mods, if that's okay. If that's the case, we can turn on the song title and everything again. Bye-bye. Okay. The song is very important to me, and I hope you like it. It's helped me get through a lot of hard times. Oh my god, Jove, you're such a boss. Sit down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Don't imagine that I'll come true. child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. No, it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's a laugh you need. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can only see when you're right. You're right. You've got passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Child, you're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. You've got passion, you've got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Thank you for the new follows from Astra, Callip, and Reina. Thank you very much. Y'all are helping me reach the most epic of, what's the word I'm looking for? Landmarks. 40,000 followers. I kind of made a goal for myself. At the beginning of the year, we were at around 30,000. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if by the time I hit year 4, maybe I'll hit 40,000. And we're less than halfway to that point, and we're about to get really close. So I'm just beyond myself when it comes to gratitude, and just thank you guys so much. For Manjo, welcome. I love your name. Gauntlet Wizard, thank you for a resub, by the way, for 16 months. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So we have the confirmation that the song list spot is back up and running, so requests are back open. Wait, can I see if I can do it, mods? I like to sometimes see if I know the things that make this channel run. Oh, dang it. Do I not have the authority? That's not currently what we usually use. Is it open? I do that twice? That's crazy. Like that. Ah, ha! I did it. Priority requests are open. We got there. For DOS, thank you for the follow, by the way, as well. I really appreciate you. I love when you put that in Shepherd Tripwire. Thank you guys so much. In our requests, we currently have First Day of My Life up next for Zeri Star. And after that, we will do One Summer's Day from Spirited Away. First Day of My Life is a Bright Eyes song, which I will be making a loop of and singing on top of, similar to the previous one. And for One Summer's Day, I will play over a lovely piano performance by the composer Joe Hisashi himself. For Bully Boobington, how are you? And Matt, welcome. It's always good to see you. Before I jump into those, though, I do need to take a quick break just to use the restroom and fill up my water cup. But that will only take me just a couple minutes, and then we'll jump right back into music. So I will just put on a little bit of ambiance. Not this one. There's nothing wrong with this song, but it wasn't the going away vibes that I wanted. Let's do this really calming Zelda track from Twilight Princess. It's so pretty. Okay, I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much, everybody. Truly, thank you. And we'll get back to Bright Eyes and Spirited Away when I get back. Thanks, y'all. y'all. I saw that I had some packages delivered. I've been, you guys know I'm always kind of looking for used vintage clothes. And I found two, I actually don't know what these ones are, so I'm really excited about that. I got one thing in the mail yesterday. It was a simple, like, $10 purchase, and they're so cute. For my Switch controller, I got pad covers, and look! They're like the Hyrule Shield. Isn't that so cool? A little simple thing to make me happy. So that was one little thing I got. And then, be careful with these. I got some used clothing purchases. I love used clothing both for the environmental purpose as well as just giving life to some, you know, some old clothes. So let's see what these are. Yes! Oh, I'm so excited. I really hope this fits. I asked for measurements, but I obviously do like my fair share of femme clothing, but I also love a nice suit look, and I found this, which is a forest green little suit. Little suit pants, and it comes with a matching vest with like a tie in the back. Oh, I thought there'd be a tie in the back. I mean, I guess I could just sew one on. I thought that might be kind of cool. Very excited. And then the second, let's see what this is. Yes! I was gonna message the seller. Has this been a little while? Cool little denim pants. Oh yeah. Nice. And I also got a little Western style belt with it. Kind of like that. Yeah. Man, I really want to try on that suit now. I really hope it fits. This has been a clothing haul brought to you by Joe Plays Violin. Oh, I'm so excited to try those pants on. Ah! Fun. Curiosity got the better of me. I was like, I need to know what these are. First day of my life. Here we go. Thank you, by the way, for Braun for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Here we go. And for this one, I'm gonna just lay down the guitar part first, and then we will jump into 3-part little string melody, and I will go from there. Zelda, what's up? I hope you're having a good day. Also, welcome in for Lil Slugga. Let's set a tempo. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. Here I am playing like G and C chords, and we get the raid from the most epic guitarist ever. Herman, thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome, Raiders. My name's Joe, and I make loops of covers and originals and video game music, so if any of that interests you, let me know. I'm gonna make a little string section and sing on top of this for y'all. I hope you like it. And of course, Herman, if you stick around, let me know if there's something I can play for you. No pressure, though. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain and everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. No, I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. So I thought I'd let you know that these things take forever. I especially am slow, but I realized that I need you. And I was wondering if I could come home. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange. You said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. The time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange. You said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I went you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling, we'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there was so many follows. Thank you so much again for Herman for that incredible raid. Thank you for everyone who stuck around to give me a chance. I really appreciate you. Welcome in for Squeegee, Nidlebrain, Kakarox, Rickaros, Hats, Gragner, Cronita, Drunken Frog, Chiefy Gaming, P-Tick, Hachiro, Melnet, Smalley, and Dark Black Mana. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. As you might see in my title, I'm on the last 100 followers until I reach an incredible landmark that I never ever thought I would reach of 40,000 followers. When I first started here on stream, I would do improv over requests of what anyone would send me. And then I learned a little more about something called copyright. And I was like, oh crap, I can't do that anymore. And so I bought a looper and I started learning how to loop. And then I bought a bass and I started playing the guitar and the piano and the banjo and the accordion, and it's grown into something so much bigger than what I ever thought I could be capable of. And it's brought me so much joy and motivation and excitement, and I'm just so grateful for you guys, not only for giving me a chance to be my full-time job, but also for giving me the means and the confidence to at least reach some of the goals that I had always dreamed of that I never thought I could do. So thank you. For Dean, thank you for the follow as well. I have another priority request in here I'm going to do. And then after that, we will jump into some more stuff. Again, for new folks, welcome if you stuck around. My name's Joe. I make loop arrangements and sing on top of them using a variety of instruments, originals, and I also play over video game soundtracks because video game music's what I listen to the most in my own time because I love it. Of course, this next piece is not a video game track, but it's a song I felt very connected to, so I wanted to play it. I write out all my sheet music myself based on ear, so I listen to the tracks and write out what I'm hearing. And this next one is going to be from the classic beloved film, Spirited Away. And I'm going to perform One Summer's Day for you. I love the violin, accidentally stumbled upon you. For Mandarin? What's up? Yeah, of course, for Zelda. I love answering questions. Sneak a little Red Bull here. I will answer the question after I do this next one. Mandarin, thank you for the follow. I got the question. First, Molly, thank you so much for a brand new sub. I really appreciate that. And in case you didn't already know, since you subbed, you get a priority request. If there's something that you'd like to hear from my song list, please let me know. I'd love to play it for you. I have Studio Ghibli, I have Final Fantasy, I have Radiohead, Ella Fitzgerald, Soundgarden. I got so many things on the song list. I try my best to put as many different artists and kind of genres as I can on it. Not only to be more like potentially, I guess, appealing in regards to people looking for different songs, but it also helps me be a more well-rounded musician. Playing that last song does make me want to do Merry-Go-Round of Life. I gave myself a paper cut today, and I'll admit it's getting in the way a little bit of my flexibility with my left hand, my first finger, but I'm trying to not let it really get in the way too much. Oh, Zelda, you asked a question about the process of putting together. Let me see here. I want to make sure I answer that. As I said I would. I want to be a woman of my word. Ow! The knee. All right, let's see here. I've been curious with songs that have kind of a lot going on. How do I simplify the parts? So when it comes to writing out my charts and stuff, I really just write down the main melody and then the chords. And, you know, if I'm playing the piano, it's not the most advanced thing, but I'll play the root typically of the chord in my left hand and then voicings that are smooth in the right hand. And then with the bass line, I'll try and make something up just based off having the chord structure there. Occasionally, I'll write a harmony line too, if there's like something else I'd want to include in the arrangement. But for the most part, it's usually just chords and the melody, which is a standard lead sheet style. And I'm more than happy to go in depth about that process as well if you'd like. So like I said, we're gonna do next Howl's Moving Castle, Merry-Go-Round of Life. And this features a beautiful piano performance done by a performer on YouTube that you can find. Their channel is called Paradise, except instead of an I, just put a number 1 in there. Zombie Cranberries violin cover. I've been wondering if I should do a cover of Zombie. If I do a cover though, that's like been done a lot, I feel really determined to try and do it in a way that's like unique, but maybe I can make that out. There's a couple Cranberry songs that I was actually looking at potentially making a loop arrangement of, so it will probably happen at some point in the future. messy. One day, I'll get the dang high notes one day. Mark my words. For Kalani the Fox, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. As well as Barney Zaza, welcome. Thank you very much. For Smalley, thank you. Well, do you mind for one of the mods? Do you want to throw up a poll to see if people would rather me do video game tracks where I play over them or make loops of things and sing on top of them? Purple and Bubbly, it's good to see you, by the way. Oh, oopsie. 2 tracks at once. For Zelda, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. And that does give you a priority request, of course. If there's something you'd like to hear, just let me or a mod know. So the poll is up now. Thank you, Cathedora. There's a poll up in chat if anyone wants to help decide what we're going to be doing next for the songs. You can either vote for me playing violin over tracks like the previous 2, or I can make loops and sing on top of them. So those are the 2 options if you would like to chip in and see what we might want to be doing. Video game music is in the lead now, but things can change, of course. I think I'd like to do, while we wait for the poll, I am going to play over a track as it's a shorter process than a loop. And I would like to do Ahead on Our Way from Final Fantasy VII. It's a beautiful orchestrated piece. I did the one from the remake, and I really enjoy playing over it. I usually play through the melody and then do some improv, and I hope you like it. go. It was a video game music blowout. Honestly, it makes me really happy to see that because I've always kind of worried that people might like the channel more for my looping than the game music. I love doing both of them so much. But I guess I was feeling like an unspoken pressure to just, I don't know, to just be more of a looper. But I really love playing video game music. It's my favorite thing to listen to on my own time. I always have video game soundtracks going. They just make me feel calm and happy, and so yeah, I'm happy to see that game music wins the poll too sometimes. Speaking of kind of being known for looping and video game music, I've been talking to an artist and I got some first drafts back for my first merch. I know I've been streaming over 3 years now, but I wanted to make sure that if I did merch, it was just something that, I don't know, that felt authentic to myself and that it was something that I really cared about. So I really took my time to search for an artist, and I found an amazing artist in Japan, and we've been communicating back and forth, and they sent me some drafts, and the artwork used is meant to kind of showcase the different sides of myself that I show on stream. So it's me playing violin, it's my love of game music, and other little things about myself. So that's on the horizon. There's a lot of steps I need to take to make that happen, but I'll get there. For Mandarin, I will probably be streaming for at least another hour. Also, Jerk Cola for a brand new sub. Thank you so very much. Please let me know if I can play something as a priority request to say thank you. Yeah. You know, I don't have a World of Warcraft song yet. I listened through, there was an album of tavern songs that I was going to potentially learn for stream from World of Warcraft. Head on our way again. Is there maybe another Final Fantasy VII song I could do for you? Or honestly, I have so much Final Fantasy. Yeah, no rush. I feel like having such an epic raid from Herman makes me want to do an epic song. I haven't done this for a bit, so it might be kind of sloppy. But a few months ago, I did a cosplay stream, and you might guess some of the expected ones. I've been Rinoa from Final Fantasy VIII before. I've been Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. And I let you guys pick which cosplay I would do back in September. And you picked Sephiroth. And of course, if I was going to do a Sephiroth stream, I had to learn the most epic song in the video game scene, One Winged Angel. So I'm going to try and do that now. It might be a little sloppy. It's been a little while since I've done this, but I'm going to do my best. For Mr. Brego, thank you for the follow, by the way. And Zelda, again, for gifting that sub. Please let me know if I can play something for you. And Kalani the Fox, thank you for the follow, too. You guys are helping me get to that 40,000 followers. I don't think we'll make it today, but we're under 100 now. I just need, like, I don't know, like 80 more followers or something. Okay, ready? I need some Red Bull. This one's a big one. Okay, let's do it. Alan Todd, thank you for the follow too. Thank you. Oh, it was in the middle of the track. Let me fix that. And Ahmed, thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, 40K, it's coming. So this is, I'm gonna tell a quick story. It's not that recording that that we just listened to, but when I was in college, I was a part of a video game music choir, and Anime Boston was taking place in Boston. And they asked our choir if we would sing along with a couple songs with the video game orchestra performing for Anime Boston. And of course, One Winged Angel was a part of that. So I was in the choir singing along to this song. And while we were performing, Nobuo Uematsu himself came out on stage with this orange bandana around his head, and he just started ripping on the organ. And I didn't know he was going to be there. I don't think most of the choir knew, but the orchestra knew. And so all of our jaws were just like dropped, and we're like, just like totally freaking out. But he was in Boston, well, I guess to do that performance, but he also visited Berkeley, where I was attending school at the time, to do a clinic. And so I waited a couple hours beforehand to make sure I got in there. And he had a translator with him, and it was an amazing experience to actually get to be in the same room with him and ask him questions. And I raised my hand and got picked on to ask a question. And I asked him if he finishes every idea he starts, or if he just has a lot of melodies and just will pick one when he wants to write something. And he said that he finishes everything that he starts. And I was like, okay, I feel like I should follow that advice. Also, Andrew, what's up? Thank you so much for a resub for almost 3 years now. Can you believe that? 33 freaking months. Andrew's one of my good friends here in Nashville, an amazing drummer I've had the pleasure of getting to work with for years and years on a variety of projects. And you guys should check out his stream because he plays over all the things and he's amazing. Ballum Garden, you got it. I love Ballum Garden. I've said before that, like, if I could have a theme that people heard when they saw me, if it was something like Ballum Garden, that would just make me so happy. Because I think it's so peaceful and pretty. Ballum Garden. I could go for some Olive Garden. I think it's my turn to buy the wine if you want to do that, Andrew. Call up Lady Jillian. Okay, so I'm going to do Ballum Garden, and then for Zelda, I will do Starship Mario. Can I show you my favorite part of this song we're listening to now? I do it on the couch whenever I hear it. Ba, 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 ba. That's the best part. Making sure I'm caught up with everything. A night stream, thank you for the bits. Thank you. For Jimmy Arcanum, thank you for the follow and the kind words. Thank you. And Joe for the bits. Obviously, Andrew for your resub. Andrew, if there's a song you'd like to hear, let me know. And Tripwire for gifting a sub to Tesno. Thank you very much, everybody. Where are we at in the follower journey? I know some people, I feel like I'm getting so annoying with how often I bring it up. Oh my gosh, we're so freaking close. I need, what would that be? 72 more followers and we'll hit 40K. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. My birthday, we're going to celebrate here on stream, is April 24th. And I'm really hoping that we're going to hit 40K before my birthday. So that's what I'm hoping for. Gonna pop a bottle of bubbly, have some drinks, put on a cute little dress, and celebrate. Ballum Garden, Final Fantasy VIII. The mic got kind of amped up for that, so I know there was some fuzzier sounds in that, so my bad with that. I also need a new, what's it called? A damper pedal? The one that you hold down on the piano so the chords hold out. Well, I muted it, but anyway. For Jerk Cola, thank you for your brand new sub and just being so wonderful in chat, and that goes for everybody. Sustain! Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Why am I thinking of a damper pedal? I'm having a lot of fun doing all this game music. Milady. Did I miss a Milady? I've said before that the first track I play on my waiting stream when I start, I think it sounds like it's saying Milady. Let me see if you hear it too. It's Ami from Final Fantasy VIII, which is kind of Ballum Garden. It like features the melody, but listen, I hear Milady. 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 So a little sneak behind the stream knowledge. I sit here at this desk at the beginning of every stream and I say, Milady. And then I go fill up my water bottle or make coffee or something. Martin, thank you for the pedal power. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, they're usually pretty cheap. 10 would probably cover that just fine. So for Zelda, you asked for Starship Mario. This one is so cute. It's like an adorable little chamber arrangement that is so charming. Oh no, I was thinking of Comet Observatory. Ooh, I think this is actually an arrangement I haven't done in a long time. Let me see. Starship Mario. Here it is. Huh. I might try this as a loop. I haven't done it for like probably a year, if ever. But let me play over the track first and listen to it, and then I wrote out different parts for it, so I might be able to make it a loop. Let's see how it goes when I play over it first. So it's okay. Okay, I remember how this goes now. I think I'm going to try and use Butronome to make a loop of this. I might not do the whole form of it. Where'd I put my phone? Did I bring it downstairs? Huh. I think I left my phone downstairs, so I need to grab that in order, well, let me see here. Thank you for Alan Terrain for the follow. B. Beethoven. The Beethoven. Thank you. And Leo Striker Live. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, everyone. For real, so much. Let's see. So it starts with pizzicato. It's like bum ba da 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 ba da da boop be boop boop be doot 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 doot. And let's see here. The intro goes in the bass line C D E D C D E D, but then it goes F A. I'm just an experiment. We'll see what happens. This might work. It might be terrible. I'm hoping it will be on the working side and not the terrible side, but I'm trying to take more risks on stream and just kind of be a bit more free. I usually struggle with like a sense of control on here. So it's little kick. That kick will be off in a moment. Okay. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, that note's so ugly. Let's try it again. Oh, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So then. Oh, is it ready? Cute. I kind of want to keep going. That is incorrect. 1, Well, that was a fun little side quest. I forgot that I'd written out the parts for that, so I just wanted to try and make it a loop. That was so fun. It was a little pitchy here and there, but, you know, I had fun. So there. There we go. That was a song. I hope you liked it. For Vivi Dono, thank you for the follow. I feel like if I have Vivi following, I gotta play Vivi's theme. Come on. Vivi is, of course, one of the fave characters from Final Fantasy IX. I think we can all agree on that. He's such a cute little dude. Final Fantasy 9. I like this piece. It's in the short amount of time, it goes through so many accidentals and like tone centers. It's a very well done piece, but we are talking about Nobuo Uematsu, of course. So let's do it. There's something about the stagnant Franks that just makes me laugh. I'm used to seeing him scurrying about, and then he's just like standing there. What are you doing, Frank? Why aren't you running around? Oh, goodness. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. Yeah, he's like, come on, give it to me. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna take another break real quick, and when we come back, let's do some singing loops. I've been playing a bunch of game stuff, and I know that some of you guys like the loops and singing too, so let's do that. For Nintz, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you, and helping me climb my way towards 40,000 followers. We're on the last stretch here. Probably gonna take some more streams, but we're getting close, folks. Oh, and Ludrin, thank you! Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Awesome. Well, I believe it's been a moment since I've played some Duranji. And H3, thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Please let me know if I can play something for you. I'd love to. Okay. So while I go on my break, I am gonna. Oh, if you're gonna request it, Tripwire, then how about I'll do a loop of it. I don't loop it enough as I show the video. If you want to see the video I'm talking about, this is my YouTube channel. The next video I'm gonna upload is actually my very first vlog, so that's very exciting. Yeah, I think I want to play it live. I'll just put the Be Right Back screen on, and I will, in fact, be back. And yeah, I just need a couple minutes. For Boca, I actually put all my VODs on a YouTube channel of Joe Plays Violin. My YouTube channel, Joe Cleary, is for like polished recordings and things like that. And then I have a YouTube channel, Joe Plays Violin, where all the VODs are. And I think everything is up to date now. All the VODs I've done previously are up there. Yep. And there's playlists for each month, so you can, and all of the dates, so it's pretty easy to navigate. At least I hope so. Okay. I will be back in just a few. And then we are going to do some singing loops, if that sounds interesting. Thanks, y'all. Just give me a couple minutes and we'll get to some loops for you. Oh, this reminds me. This is the Persona 5 soundtrack that is on right now. And I wanted to ask if any of you guys have played Shin Megami Tensei. I might be saying that wrong. But I know it's another one from the same company, another game rather. And I thought it looked kind of cool. So I was wondering. Yeah, I did find my phone. It was just right there. Love that series. Okay, that's a good sign. Yes, I'm about to beat Persona 4, and I want to get another game. So I didn't know if maybe I should get Shin Megami Tensei. I've been looking at a lot of games. I've never played Phoenix Wright, so I was thinking maybe I'd do that. And with all these games, obviously there's going to be game soundtracks, so I can learn some songs from them. And there was another game I was looking at. I was thinking of getting Danganronpa. I've never played that. I thought that could be kind of fun. I've actually never played any of the Chrono series. And I know that's like one of the biggins for RPGs, and I do love me an RPG. I wrote an arrangement for Phoenix Wright, but I haven't tried it before. Maybe I'll try it. I feel like I'm not ready to do it today, but I did write out the music for Maya Fey. Just a sneak preview. It's like oops. And it's like but it's really fast typically, so it should be played more like a nope. Maybe we'll see. I might try and go for it today. We'll see what happens. You know, I got so far in Red Dead Redemption 2 and then I kind of fell off. If anyone doesn't want spoilers, don't listen to me for a second. 3, 2, 1. I stopped shortly after the island part, if that makes any sense. For Casey, what's up? Elder, today's run is done. Way to go. I thought about doing it and then I didn't. But I did yesterday, so that's something. Turbo Duder, how are you? Always makes me happy to see you. Okay, cool. I was thinking before I try to do... Actually, yeah, let's just jump into it. We're going to do the chauffeur. This is my most recent cover that I put up on my YouTube channel. And due to that, I haven't played it as often because I usually put that on when I go on a break. But it's a really fun one, so... Let's do this. I kind of need to pin this. Busy with work, but I always enjoy having your streams playing in the background. Well, I'm honored to be your background music. Thinking about it is pretty much as good. Don't encourage that bad behavior. No, but I used to go running like 5 days a week and I fell out of the habit and it's been really hard for me to get back into it. So I've been starting with the easiest goal possible, which is just once per week and build it up from there. So I ran last week, I ran this week, and eventually I'm going to bump it up to 2 and just take it week at a time. The chauffeur. Here we go. I should finish this Rebel before it gets too late. Thank you, strangers, for the follow, by the way. And the newest follow, is that Korean? Sorry if I'm guessing wrong. Thank you for the follow, though. How do I want to start? So I'll make that one. Piano, and all of these will be violin tracks. That will be pizzicato. So I need to set my pedals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, this needed more prep than I thought it would, but I'm almost ready to start. Cool. Ready. And then there's a part I added on here. That's not right. Okay, I got it. Let's try it. 1. Close enough. drips down, batting heavy behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line. The droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. Sun drips down, batting heavy behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line. The droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. Glides are moving, all looking for a new place to drive. You sit beside me, so newly chiming. Sweat and dewdrops glisten fresh in your side, and the sun drips down, batting heavy behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line, the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. And the sun rips down, batting heavy behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line. And the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. Sing, blue silver. Sing. Way down the lane away, living for another day. The aphids hum up in the drifting haze. Some seagulls in the sky towards that hollow western night. My envied lady holds you fast in her gaze, and the sun drips down, batting heavy behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line, and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. And the sun drips down, batting heavy behind. The front of your dress, all shadowy line, and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. further behind, and the sun drips down, letting heavy behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart, and the sun drips down, letting heavy behind. The front of your dress all shadowy line, and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart, and the sun drips down, letting heavy behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart, and the sun drips down, letting heavy behind. The front of your dress all shadowy lined, and the droning engine throbs in time. Your beating heart. The one thing I'm struggling with doing that song live is getting my vocals on the chorus to really work for me. I have to sing very low for that first line. I think I might just pre-record segments, like pre-record maybe just the vocals so I can have more control over it. Otherwise, it is really fun to perform live. Thank you, Doc. I forgot to set up my foot pedals though, so I could transition between sections and have it be smooth, but yeah. Can't win every time, huh? Now, I did this song last stream, and I would like to try it again because I did something new and I thought it worked well. So I want to make that more of a habit. So I'm going to do Frankie Valli's Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. Let's see. So this song has like an iconic horn line in it. And I always tried to do it on the piano prior, but I think it sounds better when I did strings instead. So that's the route I'm going to try this time. That can be the piano part. We'll make these 3 tracks strings. Maybe add accordion this time? Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to just kind of weigh it out as we go. But let's start with strings and go from there. Crushed it. Alaya, thank you very much for the follow, by the way. These are strings, pan 'em. Cool. should get it this time. Try one more time. I just don't like it yet. This will be it. Ready? You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. But in the way that I stare, there's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words here left to speak. But if you feel like I failed, then please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Quite alright, I need you, baby. Don't wanna lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down. I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. Oh, you're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down. I pray, oh, pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay. Let me love you, let me love you, baby. Let me love you. That one's getting closer. I think I have ideas. I have ideas how to make the loop time shorter, because the pre-chorus does have the same progression almost as the chorus, but there's an extra couple measures. But I think I can trim those and then copy paste, so it would take not as much time. So that'd be cool. I'm kind of taking this one on as like a loop for me to focus on just making sure I nail it every time. I mean, of course I want to nail all of them every time, but sometimes it don't work that way, and that's okay. All right, y'all. I have a stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So I think I'm going to stop us here to make sure I get some rest before getting up and playing music in the morning. But you have made me so happy today, everybody. You guys always make me happy. And I can't say enough, just thank you so much for this opportunity. All I've ever wanted to do my whole life since I was a little girl was just play music all day, every day. And thanks to you guys, I get to do that. So thank you. There's a bunch of new stuff I'm working on that I can't wait to share with you guys. I'm always practicing new parts on all the instruments, and I'm working on some song arrangements. So there's going to be lots of stuff coming up. If you're new to the stream, I hope you consider giving a follow and helping me reach 40,000 followers. We're getting so close. We're very, very close. I think I probably need another another couple streams under my belt, and I think we'll make it. But on that note, let's take a look. 60 more followers to go. That's possible. Maybe in 2 streams. It might take 3. Well, it might take more. We'll see. But once again, thank you so much. There was a huge raid from Herman Lee today, which is so epic. He's absolutely incredible, and I'm honored that he gave me a raid. So very nice. And for anyone that stuck around from that raid and gave me a chance, thank you very much. It means the world to me. And let's take a look at who is on, see who we might want to be raiding. As always, there's so many options here. Oh, this song just makes me so calm. It's from a game called Inkenfell. It was on kind of like a indie game songless playlist that I was listening to, but I just fell in love with this melody. Isn't it so just like peaceful? The whole soundtrack is really good. I've made a loop of this in the past. I might have to do that again. I would like to raid a fellow Nashvilleian. Yeah, I actually have a handful of collabs under my belt at this point. I'm always looking for more, you know? I'm gonna raid Dana Baker. She is lovely, and she has a beautiful voice, and she's really nice. So we're gonna raid Dana. Once again, I'll be live tomorrow morning for anyone who wants some morning music. And I'm forgetting how to raid. I do that, and then I do this. Right? Yes. I did it. Okay. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and just be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same on my end, so we can do this thing together, huh? You are absolutely wonderful. I love you all, and I will see you whenever you want a song. I'll be here doing that stuff. Thank you, Zeri. Thank you. Oh, Vod, this is where you see me being awkward till the raid goes. And it... Hey, Besito, BB. BB! Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.